If you reach for it, it will appear. Work without faith is pointless. If you reach for it, it'll be there. Work without faith is pointless. Sunday service. So boom. If you reach for it, it'll be there. You won't see it until you reach. Now I use parables and I use metaphors and I use analogies, right? So you can overlay it over your life. The truth sometimes hurts. And if it doesn't feel like it's coming from me, then you won't be so mad at me, which I don't really give a damn about because I'm here to help people. So if you reach for it, it'll be there. But if you don't reach, you won't see it. A lot of times, the thing that we need every time, ain't no a lot of times to it, every time what we're looking for is one effort away from what we're doing. The problem is we want guarantees, and there can be no guarantee if there's going to be a reward. There can be no reward if there's not risk, which means you got to not be able to see it in order to reach for it, in order to be there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have any value. We need contrast for value. That's why you got to put the down payment on the house. There's no such thing as no money down deals in nature. It may not be money in a traditional sense of currency, but you got to put something up to get something, because that goes along with giving and receiving, reaping and sowing. These are laws. I don't make this stuff up. So if you reach for it, it'll be there. And what I learned is that when you put that extra little effort and reach for something that you need, you may not get it, but you'll at minimum see why you should keep reaching. You'll never make a fool out of God. What do I mean by that? There's laws and there's principles that run this universe that are true. If they'll never not happen. You're not going to catch gravity at the mall. Like, gravity, what you doing? You're supposed to be holding everything down. Like, man, I decided to take a day off. Gravity don't take no days off because it's a law. You learn to work with the Lord, the law. Switch it up however you need to understand it. You'll see how this thing works. One of my favorite songs, In Due Time. Matter of fact, this is one of them songs that kept me off the bridge if I'm keeping it 100. Due Time by Outkast. CeeLo says, struggling's just a part of my day. Many obstacles have been placed in my way. I know the only reason that I make it through is because I never stop believing in you. Some people wonder why we're here in the first place and can't believe because they ain't never seen your face. Watch this, watch this. Even when you pray, the next day you gotta try. Ha! That's the part where people mess up. Even when you pray, the next day you gotta try. Can't wait for nobody to come down out the sky. You got to realize that the world's a test. You can only do your best. Reach for it, and it'll be there. And let him do the rest. You got your life. You got your health, so quit procrastinating and push it yourself. And then he doubles that up. You got to realize the world's a test. You can only do your best if you can let him do the rest. So the point of the song is, whether you believe directly in God or indirectly, I ain't going to go into that with y'all right now. What I will say is that the truth does not require belief. Only thing that requires belief is lies. I said that fast. You can think about that later. The truth does not require belief for its existence. The only thing that does are lies. So the bottom line is this. If you're working without faith, stop and increase your faith. Get a guy in a job, man. I ain't doing no more. These people don't pay me enough for this. Shit, I'm going to just do what I got to do and go home. Bro, that's a terrible philosophy. They're paying you what you're worth, and they don't pay you. You pay yourself according to how valuable you've decided to become. The marketplace doesn't pay us for who we are, how cool we think we are. It pays us for the value that we add. So reach for it, stretch yourself, and it will appear. Work without faith is work that's useless because you're just going through the motions. So that's a little ramble, but the tie together is this. If you reach for it, it will be there. And if it won't be what you're reaching for, it'll be something that'll help you get to what you're looking for. Guaranteed. That's law. And if you're working without faith, go increase your belief level and do something you can believe in. Don't go through the motions. You're only wasting your time. And that's what it is. I appreciate y'all. Reach for it. It'll be there. You can't see it until you start reaching. If there's no light at the end of the tunnel, it's because the tunnel is not straight and light doesn't travel around corners. Keep going. Don't stop. You got it. Appreciate y'all. I'm outro.